My name is Bob the Drag Queen.
And I'm Money Exchange.
And this is Sibling Rivalry.
This week we talk about the cast of All Stars 4.
We talk about my Kiki with Calvin Harris.
And we find out what made Monet say this.
I would have taken my microphone off, I would have chucked it at RuPaul's bald head, and I would have walked out of the workroom.
Hello? All right. It's popping. Oh, let's do ASMR.
Oh my God. You have done this so long. You have lost all wherewithal how to record a podcast.
No, you're the one who started getting all soft and demure as soon as the podcast kicked off, Miss Thing.
I didn't. I literally always like this, Bob. You just love to make up these narratives for me, and I'm not going to play in your behavior.
Monet, I don't. Okay, first of all, just so the fans can hear, Monet puts on her white voice as soon as the podcast gets sponsored.
Not white voice, Bob. First of all, what exactly is it to have a white voice, Bob? Just because I speak properly, that's having a white voice. Wow.
Monet, you have officially code switched. You know what you're doing. Don't let go there. You are code. Yeah,
you
are code
switch.
This
is how I grew up, Bob. This is how I grew up talking, and I'm not going to adjust and change that to make you feed into some ridiculous stereotype of what a white sounding voice or a black sounding voice is. I'm not here for that.
So I guess this is where I'm going to switch back and have all the fans hear all the times when you didn't speak like one of the Proud family.
The Proud.
You're a Parker. You're not a Proud family, okay? You're a Parker, not a Proud.
First of all, in the Proud family, they were hood as hell. Fucking Kyla Pratt voiced Penny Proud, okay? Kyla Pratt is
to be honest, I've never seen a single episode of Proud Family in my life, so...
Oh, I love the Proud Family. It was one of my favorite cartoons. It's like an early 2000s. You know, here's the thing. Generations of like cartoon watchers, we're divided by generations. Like you have like the late 90s cartoons like Rugrats and Recess and all those. You know, the early 2000s like Kim Possible, Proud Family and those. I was definitely I still watch cartoons, by the way. Avatar: The Last Airbender, if anyone is listening, is like my favorite cartoon in the entire universe. It's so good.
Avatar? What is it?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, that's what I call Sasha Velour, The Last Airbender. Tell me Sasha Velour is not The Last Airbender.
I love Sasha Velour. Won't Sasha Velour just throw something on her head, girl?
Girl. Yeah, a whole bird.
Sasha Velour would just throw something on her head.
Sasha's like, I'm vegetarian and vegan, but this is an entire bird sitting on my head. I also think that I think that Sasha Velour, Bianca Del Rio, and Cameron Michaels are the most organized queens I have ever worked with.
Wait, you mean organized as in like their drag or their aesthetic? Like what?
They're just so organized. I don't know how to say it. They're just very organized people.
Like you mean like in life?
Like their suitcases, their planning, their packing.
Bob, I'm really organized.
Bitch who? Bitch where and bitch how?
Bob, ask Patty, I am very organized. I am a very organized person. Yes, I am.
Patty is biased. And also, Melanie, it's not a competition, okay?
I'm not saying, I never said it was. You love making these a competition, then just trying to play it off on me. Like, Monet,
you're like,
relax.
I'm organized too. I'm more organized than all those bitches. Like, wow, Monet, it's just an observation about how organized those three queens are. And they're like, I'm bringing them down. Monet, Jesus. Yeah, 2 reality shows in 2 years and you've really changed.
I have not changed, Bob. I'm just back on TV again. Guess who's black in the house? Did you watch the first 15 minutes?
I did watch the first 15 minutes,
and I'm curious to know your honest. I wouldn't say I want to hear your honest opinions, but I know you're gonna be honest regardless. I want to hear you. I would love, because we haven't spoken about this yet. I want to hear what your thoughts are.
I'm really glad that they did not try to keep Manila and Latrice a secret like they tried to keep Vivi a secret, because it wouldn't have worked. And I thought that your outfit. I mean, I loved your hair. I just think your outfit was a little simple. This also coming from the girl who walked through the front door in the leotard. But I will say, if I went back on this show, I would not do that. And I also think that Trinity Taylor's look. I think it was her done by Casey later.
Yeah, Casey later did it.
Yeah,
Your
Casey Caldwell.
your long lost your long lost white brother.
My brother. Yeah, my brother from another imperialist colonizer.
Come on, colonizer.
My brother from another colonizer. For those of you who don't know, me and Casey Caldwell have the same last name, obviously. Her outfit looked cool. I thought the body bag gag was stupid and tacky. Like her outfit didn't reflect a body bag. I don't get it.
Right, I don't get it either. There was no correlation. It was silly. She just walked in the green outfit. But I hear everybody wants to be a tempest du jour and have a baby fall their pussy. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. Well, everyone wants, or a vivacious unzipping her head, or a Shangela with a box, or a
right. But here's the thing. Well, my thing with entrance look, yes, I get it. Like the nation, the world is seeing you again for the second time. But like it could have. I just wanted to be just cool, calm, and just have like an outfit that wasn't like crazy. I mean, I don't know. I wanted to be more simple, walk in the workroom. Maybe that was a wrong choice. I don't know.
Well, yeah, you nailed simple.
I mean, I think I still look gorgeous. I just didn't have fucking fireworks on my pussy. You know what I mean? Like whatever.
Well, I didn't say you weren't pretty. It's just that you did. I think you could have done a little more. I also feel like okay, first of all, I'm trying to like Google the images, but because I'm on the Wi-Fi, and by the way, we should tell everyone because we're on the road.
Oh yes, we're no longer together. I refuse. No. Actually, Bob has refused to record any episodes when we were in the same room.
When were we in the same room? That's the
we
real
did
question.
3 whole episodes. We were in the same room. The vegan episode, and the one when you first came back to New York, and another one.
Yeah, we did them when we were together, but after that, we have not been together, Miss Thing. But I was saying, I'm on this Wi-Fi and in Amsterdam. I'm in Amsterdam. Where are you at?
Ooh, I'm in Seattle, Washington.
Oh, not to brag. Ooh, Seattle, exotic.
Oh, you're being ironic. Got it.
But I feel like, I'm on the Amsterdam internet, so everything showed up in Dutch, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm trying to Google the looks, but I can't read it because it's all in fucking Dutch.
I can read it for you.
No, I just want to. Oh my god, I have to read it to you first.
Sprechen Sie auf Deutsch, ja?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Sprechen Sie auf Deutsch.
Oh no, Deutsch is German. I know. I just love saying Sprechen Sie Deutsch because it just something about saying Sprechen Sie Deutsch really cracks me up.
Sprechende. Welcome to say this. Sprechende Deutsch.
Sprechende Deutsch. But I want to go through all the.
If you go to Brittany has them on her Insta.
Oh, work. But I really thought that Naomi looked really gorgeous. I thought that Monique's outfit was a little busy. Like, what was going on? I couldn't even tell what was going on.
Well,
her drag is always busy.
Yeah, Monique will wear all the things. You know Monique. People think that Monique is acting. She's nothing. Monique is just fucking wild.
Yeah, there was just a lot going on, right? I was like, what is really happening?
I still liked it though.
I didn't say I didn't like it. It just seemed like there was just a lot going on. Also,
if you go to Drag Adventures 12, he has all of them.
Not these Drag Adventures _12.
Right. I can't. But I mean, bitch, we on his Instagram, right? Trying to get these images so he doing something right.
Exactly. Why we making fun? I mean, see, I feel like Naomi did a leotard, but it was just a little bit elevated with the sleeves. She's just, honestly, Naomi is just so pretty. I cannot believe how pretty she is.
Naomi is drop dead gorgeous.
And that is a fact. Corset. Is Naomi wearing a corset? If she is, I'm fully gagged.
Oh, Naomi's wearing a corset, yes.
She did not used to wear. This is new. I'm so proud of her. Look at her go. I don't like Pheromone's outfit.
Why? It's cute.
I just don't like it. I said what I said. No, I think that it's I don't it's whatever. Trinity's outfit is fine, but also there's something about her that's just a little tacky. Is that rude?
No, I think that it's the land of drag that she comes from. You know, she comes from a pageant circus where everything has to be just borderline a little tacky sometimes.
And I feel like
Gia is just basic to me. It's basic.
Yeah, I don't feel like she's doing a very high level of drag, which is funny because I've seen what she's capable of, and I'm right. She walked in a sweater.
Right.
Is she like Jesus? Is she saying she's Jesus?
I don't know, but if in the preview she says that she's giving you hot couture and Monique is giving you hot glue, which I thought was very funny.
She also said that she was like, she kept pushing the whole like, I'm really obsessed with Mexican culture, and I was like, look, looking at you, I mean, your outfit's cute, but I mean, it just. You also, by the way, no matter what you wear in your head, they're still gonna be like, love those kitty girl wigs.
Oh, girl, let me tell you something. First, it was we hate them, and when I don't wear them, we're like, oh, where's the kitty cat wig? I'm like, world, make up your mind. You know what I mean? Also, I wish that I would have corseted tighter.
Yeah, you need Patty there to make you Patty's always like, pictures are forever, pictures are forever.
I know, which is very true. I wish I would have corseted tighter, because then, honestly, if I would have corseted tighter, it would have made the look fiercer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Patty is Monet's assistant.
Yeah, my assistant.
And then I honestly, top 2 of the week belong to Valentina. My goodness,
she looks great.
This look, I am becoming truly Valentina obsessed. This look is amazing. I love what she said when she walked in. Like,
what did she say?
She goes, some people think that some of my fans believe that I am Miss Congeniality, and some people believe that I am the bitch, but I know that I am both.
I didn't even hear her say that. That's funny.
But I know in my heart that I am both. I was like, oh my gosh, she is ridiculous.
I love. Let me tell you something. Filming Drag Race with Valentina, you go in with all these misconceptions about who people are, what they are, and why they do what they do. Filming fucking All Stars of Valentina, I was like, I am drinking the Kool-Aid. I am obsessed with everything this bitch would do and say. She is literally a crazy person, but in like the best way possible. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, well I said watching season 9, I kept being like, oh my god, why is this bitch acting like she's crazy? And then I met her and I was like, oh, she's not fucking acting.
She's not acting.
I'm not acting.
I'm not acting, bitch.
But yeah, I'm obsessed. Her look is the best one. Her look is so far beyond. I am obsessed with it.
Yeah, it's really cute. I love her look. Oh no! For one, sorry, Manila's to me was my favorite.
Manila's look is very, very conceptual. I do love the idea of her still wearing that old outfit.
I
looks
love
like
that.
She's been run over and wearing it for a long time.
Oh, it's so good.
Manila is a graphically. She's just great to look at. Like and Latrice's outfit is cool. But Latrice I feel like Latrice kind of has that dress in every color. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Latrice has many a gown.
Jasmine looks like the preacher's mother. I mean, she is. I like this outfit. I would wear this, to be honest.
You sure would, but I did say that. I said when I don't know. They didn't show it when Jasmine walked in. I said, "Come on, Vicky Winans, walking up." She looks like Vicky Winans.
Do you think this is a custom suit?
Oh yeah, it is custom. That is custom.
Yeah, she looks amazing. And I mean, again, just looking at Monique, it's just like, I don't understand what I'm looking at. Like, what am I looking at? What am I looking at?
Yeah, honestly, I wish. I don't know why. I get it. She did the Sacred Heart because she's the heart of season 10. But then she has the hearts, and then she has like a candelabra on her head, and she has the roses on her shoulder. It is a lot going on in this look. It's a lot. Of look.
Okay. Yeah, and then is she like the Queen of Hearts, and then she also has like a cross on her hip, and then she also has like roses on her shoulders. Is she the Red Queen? Is she like what's happening?
But listen, you try to tell Monique that outfit is not sickening. She won't hear it.
Oh, I did a tour with Monique. You can't tell Monique a goddamn thing.
You cannot tell her anything. You try to tell Monique that. Let me say something. If the world had the confidence of Monique Hart, we would be a better place.
I don't know how in the world Monique Hart, this black man has the confidence of a mediocre white man. I don't know how she developed that, but it's really fierce. Work, mistake, slay, mama.
You are so silly.
And then everyone's gonna be gagging because you guys walked in, and then Latrice and Manila were cuffed to each other, and they were starting. They were announcing that Team Latrilla's back. The teams are back. Guess who's back in the house? And it's teams.
Well, here's the thing. I was like, I honestly, I'm not joking. If they would have said we're in teams, I'd be like, I'm not doing the show. I would have not done season 4 of All Stars if they said we had to be on teams.
Really?
I would have taken my microphone off. I would have chucked it at RuPaul's bald head, and I would have walked out of the workroom.
Well, that was crazy because I remember you told me before. You said that the two things I would not go back on is if they had teams, and if Bob was there, you said you would be too afraid to compete. You know what you said?
God, I'm literally not paid, Bob.
Do you think you could beat me at RuPaul's?
Bob, I would fucking destroy you on Drag Race. I don't understand why you think this is up the debate. First of all, I'm younger, I'm fresher, I have better ideas, and I just have a different and better take on Drag Race. I would, if you and I were on an All-Star season together, honestly, I would be embarrassed for you how much I would destroy you on international television. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not trying to do a thing. I would destroy you on All Stars, Bob.
Wow, this is so interesting. I'm really intrigued by. I guess you've been sipping some whatever Monique Hart's been drinking, huh? you two have developed an unusual amount of confidence. I mean, it's always. I would say this to girls who go on All Stars. It's probably a lot easier to go back when they remove the one girl that beat you. Everyone on All Stars is like, we'll take out the thing that was stopping you from winning. I bet all of a sudden it begins real easy to compete when the girl that whooped your ass ain't there no more, huh?
Okay, you know what? We've had this conversation a lot off tape, and I want to say this on tape. Okay, so Bob's whole thing is that All Stars is easier than a regular season, and I'm like, absolutely not.
I did not say that. That is not what I said. I did
Bob,
not say
that
it
is what you said. Oh,
no, it is not.
Okay, what did you say?
I'm about to tell you what I said right now. I said, Monet, it means more to win RuPaul's Drag Race than it does to win All Stars.
That's not true.
It does.
Here's why I think. When you go back on All Stars, Bob, you are competing against the best of the best. Do you know what I mean? On All Stars, you're competing against the best of the best when people are when they fucking are rich and have money, and when they can pull all these designers to have like the fiercest costumes. When you're on a regular season, you're competing with other bitches that y'all are all wearing basic shit. You know what I mean? Or some already do have lots of money.
Against the best of the best. The best of the best are the bitches who won. I'm not trying to be shady. It's the second best of the best. It's the third best of the best. Sometimes exactly, it's the 56th best of the best.
That would be a group.
If you were competing against me, Sharon Needles, Bibi Zahara Benet, Violet Chachki, Jinx Monsoon, Bianca Del Rio, Sasha Velour, and Aquaria, then you'd be competing against the best of the best. But when you step in there, you competing against Jasmine Masters, Monique Hart, who does a crunchy cartwheel, doesn't even know her words. You're competing. You're not. So you think that Monique Hart is the best of the best?
Oh my God, Bob! In your season, you were competing against Derek Barry, Robbie Turner, Dax! Exclamation point. Which again, I'm not saying that these queens are crunchy, but they're definitely not Latrice's and Manila's and Trinity's and Mona. You know what I'm saying? Like All Star seasons are harder than a regular season, and I don't care what you say. You can convince yourself that it's not, but it is.
What you have to realize too is when you go into RuPaul's Drag Race, you're all coming in essentially at the same level. When you come back for All Stars, you're all stepped up a level. So it's not like someone from RuPaul's Drag Race competing against All Stars, throwing in there against people they can't compete against. You're competing against people who are also elevated. So if you win, it does not mean more to, especially when they take out the one factor that made everybody lose. Then you're competing against those people. That does not make
well, can we concede then that I'm needing to meet you in the middle? That one of them is not easier or harder. They are both difficult to win.
Well, I haven't been on All Stars.
And you'd lose if you did.
But I would definitely beat you. I cannot believe this girl who literally did not win a single fucking challenge on her season is talking shit to me. I'm so good
not this girl.
At this whack-ass drag princess who literally had to lip-sync for her life 3 times and probably should have went home against Mayhem Miller when her wig flew off and she couldn't get her chaps off her legs, has the nerve to look at someone who won Drag Race, who is one of the only queens to have the first black queen to have 1 million Instagram followers, who does sold out solo tours in other countries,
bitch, bitch, please don't think that you doing because bitch, so have I. Okay, I sold out shows across the motherfucking UK.
Who has been around the world and
bitch, I've been around the world too. What's your point?
You have the nerve to act like you have something over me. You gagged me. I can't. I'm gagged. You got so no nerve on you, kiddo.
You are literally, you are just ridiculous in every way, shape, form, sense of that word. You are ridiculous.
Well, I'm really excited. I am excited that I think it is good for you to think highly of yourself. I do find it shocking that you think you're a better drag queen than me, but hey, to each their own.
I've never said I'm a better drag queen than you. I just said I would beat you in a reality television drag competition show. That's all I said. I never said I was better than you because I love you, my sister. I don't think I'm better than you.
Had to lip sync for her life 3 times in one season, full of girls. By the way, lip syncing against Mayhems and Dusties and Cameron's.
Bitch, you lip sync against Derek Barry. What's your point?
Yeah, once.
And you lost your little crunchy little earring that flew across the stage, your little floppy doppity wig that was flopping all over your face. Like, what's your point?
Well, I'm just gonna take this moment to post a GIF of you holding a Tweeter head trophy and then crush this whole debate. You with what's his name? Who got your ass? They didn't even let you do your exit interview by yourself. You had to do your whole exit interview with your downfall. They put him right there with you to remind you ain't shit.
I'm over you. Anyway,
you got some nerve.
And then so I made sure that we did this podcast today because it's been a while since we've given our fans a little something. Our fans of Sibling Rivalry, and in 2019 we have a lot coming at the fans, right?
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, should we announce it now or should we hold our horses? Well,
you know what? Let's hold our horses.
No, I think we should put out into the universe. They can hold us accountable. We are trying to. Okay, so we're going to start. We will be starting in the month of February a monthly Sibling Rivalry show in New York City. Mm-hmm. And we're also going to be looking to bring our Sibling Rivalry podcast live across the globe, which is very exciting to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to be doing like live performances, and we're going to record an entire episode of Sibling Rivalry at each venue that we go to, and then we're also looking to have special celebrity, or not necessarily, not even celebrity guest people in every city that we go to. You know what I mean? So if we go to Spokane, Washington, talking to Sue Johansson, remember that lady who used to talk about sex back in the day?
You talking about you talking about the lady whose voice I use?
Sue Johansson.
Alexis Tyler? Oh, and I was thinking Alexis K. Tyler. Alexis K. Tyler from Atlanta.
Oh my God, she's in Atlanta. I would love to talk to her.
If we go to Washington, we are getting Rachel Dolezal on the podcast. That's the end of the story.
Who?
Rachel fucking Dolezal.
Oh my God, yes. Have you ever seen her documentary on Netflix?
Of course I have. I am obsessed with it.
I know the concept of like, and honestly, because when you hear the stories, you're like, okay, this bitch is crazy. She just want to absorb black culture, and she just trying to. But then actually, when you like watch the documentary, it's like, oh no, this woman really has the identity of a black woman.
Yeah, she's really interesting, and she's also a great artist, a great visual artist, by the way.
Yeah, I know, which is why I should be able to fucking frick us. Visual arts are her thing, girl.
Can I tell you a quick thing real quick?
Yeah, tell me.
So, you know Michael Cohen, who is Trump's former lawyer, who's one of the main people trying to get Hillary Clinton thrown in jail, has now been sentenced to 3 years in prison.
How many? 50?
No, 3. I guess this story is going to sound a lot less exciting to you. But he's been sentenced to 3 years in prison. It's the same guy who was yelling, lock her up, lock her up. Isn't it kind of ironic that now his ass is literally going to jail?
But here's the thing, though. Yeah, it's great. But when you like, rich people, they don't go to fucking regular jail. They're not in, like, locked up abroad, eating fucking melted green bean casserole and 3-day-old turkey. They're in, like, these, like, nice prisons that are, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, okay, he's going to be away in prison for 3 years. He ain't going to be, like, fucking slumming it. They need to put this motherfucker at Guantanamo fucking Bay.
Okay, Guantanamo Bay has been shut down. No one goes there anymore. But
they need to bring it back just for her.
I don't. Do rich people not go to? They just send rich folks to a Holiday Inn.
Like, literally though, like they go to like rich people jail. It's not, bitch. You think that Martha Stewart was up in fucking Orange is the New Black living her life? No, she was in like a fucking like a nice, quote unquote, nice jail.
I had a rumor that Martha Stewart had a microwave in her cell. I don't know if that's true.
I know. She probably did.
Well, I think they can. I think honestly, but when you think about it, I think you can't put celebrities in general population.
This is
they would
true.
be
You can't.
targets.
You can't. I know.
So, which is
I know.
also like you can't put like trans people in general population.
True.
You can't put like child molesters in general population. Anyone who would go to prison and who would be a target, you can't put them in Gen Pop. Yeah, that's a prison term, Gen Pop.
What?
Gen Pop. That's a prison term. Gen Pop.
Oh, wow. You're really acclimated with these terms. You've had a hard knock life, haven't you, girl?
Yeah, I did a little time.
Oh, we know. Them damn tattoos you got. What you don't know is every tattoo Bob has is a prison tat.
We also need to go to this guy in Atlanta and get our tattoos done.
Oh my God, he is amazing. I want to shout him out right now because, but honestly, Bob, he's going to turn our tattoo lives upside down. He's so good. I'm going to go on my Instagrizzle right now. I don't remember his
just
name.
Just so anyone's listening, Michael Cohen, I'm pretty sure that Michael Cohen was, he admitted to perjury, which is, of course, lying under oath.
Lying under oath. Do you think that this means that Trump is coming up next?
Well, this is all in an attempt to get Donald Trump.
Right.
And anyway, the truth is, anybody's studying Michael Cohen.
Right. We're trying to get to the kingpin.
To the man.
Oh my God, we're in an episode of Daredevil right now. We are trying to get to the fucking kingpin, girl. Can I just tell you? Anytime I see the news and I hear shit, we are literally living in an episode of Scandal. Like Olivia Pope is somewhere fucking spinning this, and Cyrus Bean, and like we are literally in an episode of Scandal in our actual reality.
Okay. Also, here's the question I have for you. We need to. Okay, so just so you guys know, Monet and I, we are both on Christmas tours right now. I'm doing Christmas Queens,
and I'm doing a drag queen.
Christmas.
I can say my title, and I'm doing a drag queen Christmas.
We are both hosting, although Monet is splitting her hosting duties with Miss Cracker.
Oh my God, here we go.
Yeah. Monet, that's a fact. You are splitting your hosting duties.
Okay, you don't have. We just say I'm hosting. You know that you're trying to be funny. You're trying to be shady, Bob.
Monet,
you love to act like you're not. Oh my God,
Monet, what do you think of me? What do you think of me? Anyway, I am hosting Christmas Queens, and Monet is co-hosting Drag Queen Christmas. What? Oh my God, you're being ridiculous. Monet.
Okay, continue, Bob.
Okay, is this true? I heard a rumor that some of y'all ain't even doing Christmas numbers. Is that true?
Oh, let me tell you something. Crack and I, we do not do numbers because we're hosting the entire show.
No, I heard that some of the numbers aren't even Christmas numbers.
Oh, listen, Naomi's number is literally, she just said the word Christmas at the beginning of it, and that is literally all the Christmas in her number.
And what about, I saw a video of Vanjie. That's not a Christmas song. What is she doing?
Vanjie is literally just doing whatever. Vanjie's doing Burn Baby Burn, Amber Riley's a cover from Glee.
But how is it a Christmas show? I don't understand. How is this a Christmas show? How is it called?
I don't know. Are all of y'all numbers over there Christmas?
Yes, we're all doing Christmas songs. What I will say, one thing that Jiggly comes out and she does I Saw Mama Kissing Santa Claus, and then it just goes into work this pussy.
No, it's a bullshit.
And then it goes into look at my body.
Work. Well, Bob, here's the thing. You're being a little rude. Everyone doesn't celebrate Christmas. When Cracker and I do numbers. So if the cast is full at 8 girls, Cracker and I don't do numbers. But if they're like, because girls come on and off the tour, depending on their schedules. If it's like 5, if it's 5 or 6 girls, then Cracker and I do a number, and I do a Kwanzaa number. Cracker does a Hanukkah number.
But it's about the Yuletide. I celebrate Christmas, but as a completely secular agnostic, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But yeah, when I saw those, someone said that they're not doing Christmas numbers, and I looked it up. I started gagging at Burn Baby Burn. I was like, what?
Who's talking shit? Disco Inferno, yeah. Who's talking shit? Probably Ages Crunchy have.
No, wait, okay, so who's on your tour?
Naomi Smalls, Vanessa Vanjie Mateo, Latrice Royale, Raja, Aja, Queen, Pheromone, Cracker, myself. I'm missing one person.
Who does the
Whatever.
best number?
I don't think anyone does a best number. They're all good numbers.
Monet, I'm not interested in diplomacy. Tell me who's the number the best.
Honestly, everyone I love Aja does this burlesque number. It's amazing.
God, I don't even want to hear. If you're not going to tell me whose number is the best, don't tell me everyone's number.
Bob, but
you
can't say. You see, you're so combat. Aja does an amazing burlesque number, but I also love Latrice. I don't like Latrice's number more than Aja's burlesque.
If you're going to just go through everyone's number, I don't even want to hear. If you're going to be like, Aja does this and Latrice does that, I don't want to hear that. This is not the Drag Race Hollow Slay Spectacular. This is a competition, and I don't know who fucking wins.
It's not a competition. Who does the best number on your tour?
Eureka, hands down. Eureka's number is so good. Eureka comes out as the Oogie Boogie Man, and then she has this crazy Oogie Boogie Man gown from Nightmare Before Christmas.
I don't know who that is.
Well, Google it. So you got your computer in front of you or your phone? Google Oogie Boogie Man, Nightmare Before Christmas. Man. And she comes out in this crazy Oogie Boogie Man gown, and then it goes into this Also, I mean, I gotta say, every time I see Eureka do a death drop, it is shocking. It is. It will rock your world when you see.
Fun fact: every time Eureka does a death drop, there's a tsunami in Japan.
Girl, honey, every time Eureka does a death drop, an elephant gets his wings. She is.
Every time Eureka does a death drop, a Hawaiian island disappears.
Honey, it is. To see Eureka death dropping is it's something that you never get used to. It is truly astonishing. You're like, oh my God, how is this possible?
That's how I feel about Brenda Darling. Anytime I see Brenda Darling go off on one of her dancing things, I'm like, yeah, I've seen them a million times, but it's entertaining to me every time.
But the thing that made it, one of the dancers came off stage with her number and was like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I said, you're tired. Now imagine doing that same thing and being 350 pounds. It is astounding.
Oh yeah, Eureka's a great performer, but also Eureka gets so into performances sometimes. She's literally drooling during or after it. She just has drool coming off of her face. Eureka, give it a work.
It's a standing ovation every night. Honestly, it's crazy.
So good.
I mean, literally every night she gets standing ovation.
Well, Latrice gets a standing ovation every night,
and she's twirling the flags.
And she does her Aretha Franklin impersonation for her first number.
Okay, so I found out. Did you know that Asia O'Hara is a world champion?
Color guard.
World class. She has won international championships.
So why won't she do it? Is she afraid to do it because Latrice does baton twirling? I mean, flag
I don't know why.
twirling.
I mean, it's probably hard to do it in clubs and maybe on, and also I feel
but y'all in fucking theaters.
But I think if you're twirling flags, she probably because I looked at her videos and she probably wants other people around her also twirling flags. You know what I mean? And you got to train people to do that. But I saw her videos. It is crazy. She is really insanely talented at choreography in regards to color guard.
Well, Latrice doesn't. Latrice is not training everyone. Latrice is twirling by herself, and Latrice does a damn good job. It's really good.
Well, maybe Asia has a different standard for what she wants. I'm not in her brand. I don't know why she doesn't do it. All I'm saying is I've seen the videos of her doing it, and she is bananas.
Well, all I'm saying is that Asia is a fucking pussy.
Oh, all right. This is getting aggressive. But I also do wish. I mean, also, why Peter Murray don't want to hire dancers to help y'all boost up y'all's performances?
I know. I really would love to have dancers. I really would. I really, really, really would. It'll be really dope.
Also, they fully just be taking the same set from War on the Catwalk and putting the snowman on next to it.
God, I'm not here for you shitting on the show that I'm in. So
Monet,
be alone.
Listen, Monet. No, we are not going to be skipping around. I'm just saying. I feel like there are some really talented girls on that show, and I want them to have some great production value around them as well.
Okay, great.
I'm rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Oh my God. So when this episode is going to come out before 2018 is up, and we wanted to we both had great years, right?
Yeah, I had a wonderful year. I mean, I spent the first 6 months of my year. I've spent months 2 through 7 in Berkeley, California, and then I came back and I went pretty much straight into Work the World. And then after Work the World, I went straight into Club Kids Battle Roast. And then
All right. Oh my God, we did
went,
that together. That was our first time working together, like on the road, since Drag Race.
It was, and you were being a little bit ridiculous, but mostly bearable.
How was I being ridiculous? Please inform me.
We were always a little. Do you remember the day that we all told you not to tell Betty Bonnick's joke because it wasn't funny, but you wouldn't listen to us?
Oh my God, Bob. First of all, I was going to say this. Bob is fucking bitter. Yes, Bob is bitter because if you did not, let me finish. If you did not come to the roast battle, we did a roast battle at the end of the thing where we all battled each other, roasting each other, and so one of us wins every night. I won 3 nights in a row, and Bob is just so bitter and angry that I beat him telling jokes 3 nights in a row. And Bob, you know what? You can, and I know it's going to take you some while to reconcile those feelings, but I'm giving you the opportunity on this podcast to let that sink in and realize that I beat you 3 nights in a row, and that's okay.
You are so absurd, and you are so ridiculous.
Not absurd.
I have, in all my years on this earth, in all 32 and a half years on God's green earth, rarely have I met people as insane and crazy as you. When something good happens for you, I do not gain. I'm happy for you, and when something bad happens to you, I relish in no way when you don't succeed at something, which is so often. But and on the rare occasion when you do excel at something, I am happy for you. I know this may shake, shock, and you will be shook, but I genuinely relish in your victories. And
I don't remember you ever congratulating me when I beat you 3 nights in a row.
I also didn't congratulate Ginger when she won. I didn't congratulate Thorgy when she won, and you didn't congratulate me when I won.
I absolutely did. I literally walked on the stage and we were in the dressing room. I was like, "Work, bitch." Those words left my lips. That's congratulating. That's how we're congratulating each other.
But you were so work, bitch. You remember that one time I said work, bitch. Monet, if you don't get your crunchy ass, you just made that anecdote up. That anecdote
no, I did not.
Was fully.
No, I did not. That is a fact, honey.
Monet's like, I know what we were wearing, where we were, what happened, the city. You know you are lying. You know you are lying.
I'm not lying. I will say your rap to Thorgy is probably one of my favorite parts of that tour. It was so funny.
I tried to write it down, but I can't. I don't like. Maybe I can find the rap on my Google Drive.
Oh, I remember it. I remember hands down. Thorgy Thor going blow for blow.
No, you already fucked it up. Let me just find it.
You have to say it. You have to say it. Oh yes, it is. Me and Thorgy Thor going blow for blow.
Monet,
I can't believe I'm battling the bitch from Counting Crows.
Monet, please let me find it. Please don't ruin my jokes. Please,
I can't believe I'm battling the bitch called Cheryl Crow.
Monet, I'm literally begging you to let me find this, and please don't ruin it.
Also, rewinding, my Ebonics joke was funny. I mean, again, it wasn't like a slap your knee, hardy har har.
Everyone backstage said, Monet, that joke's not funny. And then literally, went on stage and it barely got any laughs.
Fifi said that. Only you and Fifi said that. And Bob, I said it. Yes, again, we as comedians, we know you have throwaway jokes. It wasn't like the number one closing joke in my set. It was just a joke in my set.
Monet, okay, I'm just going to tell, and this is no exaggeration. Monet said, what do you guys think of this joke? And then I'll let you tell it in a second, and then the people can just weigh in on whether or not it's funny. Monet said her joke, and then me and Fifi said, we just don't think it's very funny.
Okay, so it changed from everyone to you and Fifi, right? See, making shit up.
Sure, whatever. Well, everyone in the room, it was me, you, and Fifi in the room, and all three of us said, me and Fifi said, this joke is not funny. You know we don't all get ready in the same room. You know we don't, so don't even act brand new. But everyone in that room said, Monet, this joke's not funny. Then Monet opened her set with the joke. It barely got any laughs. And then
that's not true.
I'm going to call Fifi up. In fact, it got so few laughs that Monet laughed at how few laughs the joke got. And you know that's true. The laughs were so few that you laughed at how poor the joke did. And how poor the joke did.
Okay,
and then Monet got back in the car, and I said, Monet, I told you the joke wasn't funny. Monet said, you just don't get it. And I said, Monet, I get it. It's just I don't want it. And Monet said, that doesn't make sense.
I often laugh at my own jokes, so that's not funny.
You
When
know
my jokes
you were
are
laughing
super
at the
funny,
fact
I
that-
laugh at them too.
But Monet, you know you were laughing at the fact that the joke didn't land. You know you were.
That's not fun. That's not true. Also, get into my little ASMR movement.
Wait, no, tell the joke. Tell everyone the joke.
I forgot.
The joke was Monique Hart is so illiterate, her first book was Hooked on Ebonics. That was the joke.
That is so funny!
Monet, it's not a funny joke. The reason why, first of all, Hooked on Phonics wasn't a book. It was it was like some cassettes.
I wouldn't know. I was always a smart kid, so I never used that.
And it's just not a funny joke. It doesn't make you a bad comedian. We just told you that joke wasn't funny, but you've reached a level of delusion where even when other folks, and even when you tell the joke, it doesn't get a good laugh, you laugh at how poorly the joke does, you still insist that the joke is funny.
I thought it was funny. Again, you just told it, and I wasn't even doing a thing. I literally laughed out loud. I thought it was funny, so whatever.
Well, you guys weigh in. Use hashtag Monet's joke was. Hashtag Monet's joke was. And then you write in how you felt about the joke. Remember, hashtag Monet, MONESJOKEWA was. Monet's joke was. And then you write how you felt about the joke. The joke was Monique Hart is so illiterate.
Let me say it how I said it. I opened up. I'll be like, Monique Hart is so illiterate. Her first book was Hooked on Ebonics. And people laughed.
By people, you mean mostly you and us laughing at how poorly the joke.
Okay, please don't act like every joke you told up there was fucking a knee slapping, knee jerk. Please.
They were great jokes. But if I had a joke that didn't do well, I took it out
and
replaced it with a funnier joke. You insisted on using this joke.
Okay, because sometimes you have to try stuff out in an audience, and they did, and it got like a couple laughs, and then it wasn't like
you keep changing from a couple of laughs, hilarious, uproarious laugh, a couple of laughs. Which one was it, Monet?
It got a couple laughs, and that's a fact, America.
Yeah, okay, yeah, a couple in a room full of 600 people. A couple's not good.
Oh my god, I can't with you. Anyway, so that was your year. My year consisted of getting on Drag Race, which obviously is a huge, major fucking thing. And then before the season was even done, it was like they asked me like the week that we would tape the finale, which was like week 11, so like Crackers elimination episode. That's when they asked me. I was like, "Would you be interested in All Stars?" And I was like, "Abso-fucking-lutely." But, you know, they ask a lot of girls. You don't know if they're gonna choose you. And when they like confirmed, they're like, "Yes, we want to cast in All Stars." It was like the season wasn't even over yet. So I'm like, as you know, I don't have the time. I haven't done the touring and work that all these bitches have done. But I'm like, I'm gonna spend every dollar I have to fucking go back to All Stars and hopefully turn it out. So did that. I did All Stars, and I've been to so many countries and so many places. I've had a great fucking year. Found love, lost, all that stuff. It's been an interesting year.
Monet broke up with her boyfriend, y'all.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
I said Monet broke up with her boyfriend, y'all.
I did.
Yeah, you brought it up, not me. I'm just reiterating so the fans know.
Well, you found love in your life as well.
Yeah, I have a boyfriend, but I had a boyfriend before the podcast started.
You like wow? Okay, he wasn't your boyfriend. Y'all were dating.
Honestly, I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember.
We started a podcast in February, and you and Jacob, y'all were dating. Y'all weren't boyfriends yet.
You can say it. We was fucking.
Because I remember, first of all, I've known Bob for a very long time, and Jacob was like your first serious boyfriend, yeah?
Jacob's my only boyfriend ever.
Your only boyfriend, you know what I mean?
I haven't even had an unserious one yet.
What? Say it again?
I said I haven't even had an unserious one yet.
So like I was like when y'all were fucking, and then it was like all the time, and then he'd always be at your place. Also, that's not weird for you. You're like, you always have friends around. I was like, oh, maybe they're just really serious friends. And then I realized that like I would say maybe like around end of March, beginning of April, I was like, it sounds like you're really serious about this guy. And then we had the conversation a couple of times. You're like, no, we're just hooking up, blah, 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 blah. And then finally, in around May-ish, you were like, yeah, it's my boyfriend. I was like, okay.
I was like, nah, he just got that good pussy. No, Jacob is my... Oh, I found the rap, by the way.
Oh my God, okay, do the rap.
Okay, the rap is... Thorgy, Thor, and Bob the drag queen going blow for blow. I can't believe I'm battling the lead singer from Counting Crows. You drunk white bitch, I'm out of your range. Your liver is so black and disfigured, I call it Monet Exchange. What happened to you, Thor? Your style is getting sloppy. You're such a drunk, you'd even take a drink from Cosby. I said, and when you get real drunk, no one can handle you. The only thing you ever did right was voting for Shangela.
So good.
And y'all thought she was woke. This bitch is fooling y'all. Thorgy is the drag queen version of Rachel Dolezal. Thorgy wears a bunch of old clothes and calls them vintage. Thorgy's so old and white, her drag name should be Betty White Privilege. You mad because I'm always winning? Let me feel my oaths. I just look at you and think, ugh, Jesus, gross. Why you always comparing yourself to me, bitch? You make me holler. The biggest difference between you and me is about
$100,000. Best line. I was like, oh, it was so good. You wrote one for me too, but you never said it. But don't say it, because if we ever do a thing together, I want to hear it for the first time.
Well, what happened was I wrote the rap for Thorgy, which, to be fair, the joke about how I was going to use, because I was the only one who won Drag Race.
Oh.
And then I wrote a rap for you, and then I didn't save it, so I had to rewrite it in the moment. So the rap isn't saved anyway.
Yeah.
What were some of you should read some of your reads you had for me. What were the reads you had?
I don't remember. I don't even have I don't have my paper anymore. My notes. I don't remember them.
Everything on the Google Drive, Miss Sting. Always use the Google Drive.
Well, I physically wrote mine down, so I don't remember where I put them. Because I actually prepared,
That doesn't make any. I prepared too. I put it in the Google Drive. I don't even understand what that means.
Bob, don't pretend you wrote a lot of that stuff there.
Yeah, no, I had to restructure my jokes. I thought it was a regular roast, and it wasn't. So I showed up with jokes written, but I didn't realize what the show was. So I had to completely restructure my jokes. I didn't show up completely unprepared. I showed up prepared for something that was not what it was, and then I figured out that wasn't the format. I was like, well, I got to rewrite all my jokes, or at least reformat them.
I remember some of mine. I was like, Bob the drag queen is often called the Beyonce drag. Not because he's rich, beautiful, and talented, but because he looks like he's carrying twins. You gain a lot of weight. That's one of them I remember. I remember when Monique would bomb really bad, and then she would just look at me and she'd be like,
start screaming and talking over you and tugging at your clothes and be like, your dress is short and your tights are ripped and your shoes are crooked and your wig's not on right and I'm like, oh my god.
This is not how a roast works, girl. And then
me and Fifi would be so uncomfortable on stage together
because I'm like, girl, that's not how it works. You can't just. And I'll be like, Monique. Yeah, it was. I love her, but it was very a mess.
I found my rap for you. You want to hear it?
Oh my god, yes, of course.
All right, here we go. It was in the drive. Ready? This is the first draft. I didn't actually get to finish. Anyway, Kevin Burton from NYC. I can't believe I'm battling a discount version of me. Trying to beat me. I said, trying to beat me, your chances are bleak. Monet's ass is so big, if she farted, you wouldn't smell it for a week. She claims if she was on my season, she'd win my title. Let's be clear, I beat Kim Chi and you got beat by Cameron Michaels. I mean, Cameron Michaels? That's embarrassing, dearie. Cameron's so dull, I've had more stimulating conversations with Siri. The way you sold that sponge shit is awesome. Doesn't Monet look like Monique with a thyroid problem? I take it back. That's shady. I'm gonna leave that alone because the biggest difference between Monet and Monique is about 10 stones, which makes sense in the UK. Anyway, but congratulations on getting your all four shine. But if you wouldn't have to go back if you did it right the first time.
You shady ass bitch. That's good. Oh, I'm gonna rap for you.
That was gonna do the $100,000 line again.
I'm gonna get one for you. I'm gonna write you a fucking rap, and I'm gonna put out a mixtape about your ass.
Have you ever heard the Wendy's mixtape?
No, there's a Wendy's mixtape.
Yeah, Wendy's the fast food restaurant released a mixtape.
No, I don't remember that.
No, it's on Spotify. It is ridiculous,
I'm
and
gonna
a
listen
lot
to
of
it
it
as soon
is
as we're
them like,
done.
and a lot of it is just them dissing other. It's called Rest in Grease.
Work.
It's called We Beefin'. No, wait, no,
We
okay, I'm
beef
sorry.
it.
It's called
You
We
have given
Beefin'.
us 9 titles. Please give us one.
No, it's called We Beefin', and the songs are Twitter Fingers, Rest in Grease,
Work.
Holding It Down, Four for $4, and Clowning. And Clowning is a diss track to McDonald's.
Oh my God, I love that's everything.
Isn't that kind of a great idea?
That's so good. Oh, I'm writing. I'm gonna write. I'm gonna do a mixtape of this and you, and I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna put it out.
Well, I wouldn't do that because then I'm gonna have to release one dissing you, and then I'm really gonna take you down. But you know I'm a better rapper than you. I don't know why you up here fronting on these for the cast.
I'm not fine, bitch. I would destroy the mixtape. Also, the biggest difference between you and me is that you are very like you. It takes me a while to write stuff. You can write stuff really quickly. But if I'm gonna, mine's gonna be like really fierce and clever and funny. It's gonna take me a while. I have AD. I'm like severe ADHD.
I am a wordsmith. Okay, I have a spectacular vernacular. Okay, I have a very scary vocabulary, and I don't think you're ready for this tongue lashing I will lay down on you. I mean, even that was so well worded. You are shook at how well I was able to word those words.
Bob, I know you've been practicing that for. Please don't act like you just came up with that shit. First of all, you say that you say shit like that to me all the time. So don't act for this motherfucking microphone. You please.
Yeah, Monet, I have always prepared for the moment that you challenge me to a rap.
Because you know I'm always gonna come for you.
So are we releasing our diss tracks?
Are we what?
Are we releasing our diss tracks?
I think we should. I think that people get into it. Very, very early Nicki Minaj. Listen, but we got to be real. Like we got to be like on a street corner in Queens with like our goons behind us, and we just rap into the camera like one solidarity.
I'm going back to Clayton County. I'm gonna be standing outside of Mara High School in Ellenwood, Georgia.
I would live. It would be everything.
Well, we haven't done a whole lot of rivalrying this episode, and we've just about reached our 1 hour mark.
I know. Well, I think so. The purpose of it, well, not purpose of just doing the podcast, but we want to kind of just summarize our year, and we both have really big and amazing things coming up in 2019, and especially with Sibling Rivalry, and it's gonna be a great year, girl.
Didn't you meet Cardi B? What was that thing you did? By the way, I went and looked for it. It doesn't exist. Whatever the thing you did on VH1. It wasn't.
Oh no! It comes out. It comes out on the. It was on their live stream, but the actual episode comes out on the 17th or the 16th, something like that.
Oh, you were like, go to VH1 Instagram, and I did.
It was on RuPaul's Drag Race Instagram. I messed up. It was on RuPaul's Drag Race Instagram.
They deserve to have their money back. You really fucked that shit up, didn't you?
I know. Well, that's what the lady on the phone told me, and then when we got there, they had communicated with Patty what to do, and he was like, "Oh, it's on the RuPaul Drag Race." Oh, well, she told me VH1, but RuPaul Drag Race is a segment of VH1, so she probably got confused. But it was always on. It was all on the VH1. It was on their Twitter live stream, and it's gonna be in the actual episode on 16th or 17th, one of those 2 days.
Oh, work.
I was canoodling with Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa is so pretty and so sweet. Kamani from fucking Fifth Harmony. Me and her like besties.
When I see that if Dua Lipa was in this room right now, would know who she was. I'm not even playing with you. Dua
Are
Lipa?
you serious? Dua Lipa, one. Don't pick up the phone. He's only coming on because they're drunk and alone. Two.
I recognize that song, but I'm saying if Dua Lipa was sitting in this room with me, I'd be like, what is a Dua Lipa?
A Dua Lipa. This sounds like a fucking vibrator. Ooh, do my Lipa.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I don't recognize this woman at all. But
So
good for her.
Yeah, it was really fun. I was canoodling. Oh, do you know who? Oh, you would have loved it. What's his name? G-Eazy was there, and he was so weird about talking to a drag queen.
Who the hell is G-Eazy?
He's a rapper, a tall white dude, and he did that song with Britney Spears, "Make Me."
He sounded like G Uneasy. I would have given him.
Very that. But bitch, Calvin Harris was in there. I did a thing with him. He is so hot because he's like, he's like 6'6". He's from fucking Liverpool, so he has an accent. And you just know he has just a big ass fucking white uncut dick. And you could just, I'm like, I want him to just slap me with it.
Yeah, I would have gave Mr. Easy a hard time. With this white dude with a gold tooth?
Yeah, G-Eazy, girl.
You don't look like no rapper.
Wow, Bob.
Wait, this guy? Are we talking? We can't be talking about the same guy. His Instagram name is his Instagram name is just G-Eazy.
I don't know. It's G, the letter G, the word E-A-Z-Y. Just Google G-Eazy. It's the only picture of him that comes up.
Oh, E-A-Z-Y. Okay, type in G-Eazy so you can see G-E-A-S. And that's what I thought it was. G-E-A-Z-Y?
Yeah, E-A-Z-Y. He's tall, too.
I guess it is saying that this guy did not like a rapper.
He's a rapper, but Calvin Harris is fucking hot, dude. And then so they did this whole gift exchange thing, and he opened his present, and they were saying that it was from Dua Lipa. And then I wasn't supposed to be on camera. I was like, I got it for you. He was like, did you really? I was like, did you? I was like, no, I didn't. He was like, oh man, I wish you did. I was like, oh, Calvin Harris, yes.
Did you get to meet Belle Khalees?
No, I didn't. Cardi B did not do. I wish though. I fucking wish, girl. I love her right now.
They swore up and down that she was going to ask Cardi B if she was happy she broke up with Offset.
Let me tell you something. I would have asked her crazy, because Cardi's crazy. We know we're both two girls from New York City. And I would have just been talking. Let me tell you something, because I say this all the time. Cardi B is literally all the bitches I went to middle school and high school with. I know these girls. These are the girls that would be fighting for me when all the boys would be making fun of me. Like, I know these bitches. You know what I mean? So we've just been two homegirls chilling on the stoop, talking about exes and shit. I love Cardi B.
Oh, y'all best Judies.
We sure are.
Listen, we need to plug our shit.
What shit?
Well, we have a Patreon. You remember the time we had a Patreon?
Oh God. Mm-hmm.
What's the issue, Monet? Do you not want people to go to our Patreon? Is that really bothering you?
No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Monet, do you not know the information on our
I know nothing
Patreon?
about the Patreon, the Patreon, the Patreon off. I don't know nothing.
Okay, Monet, we literally send you all this stuff. You are
so... No,
Yes, Monet. How do you think I have it? You think me?
Because you set it up.
No, I did not. Mitch set it up.
Well, Mitch ain't related information to me.
Monet, we have a group chain we're all in. You are being so ridiculous right now. You are so ridiculous. Anyway, if you guys would like to help us out, if you want to help make sure that this podcast is possible and we can do our live shows and make them really big and really fierce, and also we have been read for the quality of our sound time and time again. And if you want to help us out, you can go to siblingrivalrypodcast.com/support. That is siblingrivalrypodcast.com/support. And it says, show us some love. It's some great pictures of me and Monet. And if you look down, there will be, it says Patreon. And you can click on Become a Patreon. And it will tell you what you can do. There is some exclusive content. siblingrivalrypodcast.com/support. Work.
This pussy.
All right, Monet. This has been lovely.
It has been a good conversation.
All the way from Hamsterdam. Peace, homie.
Bye. Love you. Sibling Rivalry is proudly presented by The Only Productions.
We would like to thank Mitch Farino, our executive producer, and we also want to thank you, the fans, for tuning in and listening each week. And we really want to give a thanks to all of our siblings who have gone to siblingrivalrypodcast.com/support and become a Patreon member. Thank you so much, guys.
Bye.